Hello and welcome to round one of Don't Table Flip, a recent brewery tournament six rounder hosted in Austin, Texas. I'm Zach Cohen, and with me we've
And
got.
I am Adam Lebo, and I ran Don't Table Flip this year, and it was a great time.
Yeah, it was awesome. I got to play in it as well. It was a ton of fun. We'll talk about that more later. Before we start the game, I just want to give a shout out. Thank you to the Weirdcast for both hosting this video and providing all the recording equipment and setup. So if you are here because you normally watch their Age of Sigmar stuff, maybe check out some Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff. I think they're planning on doing some of their own sometime soon. And if you're here just to watch this, maybe give these guys a follow. They should have some MCP stuff coming soon. So let's get into the game.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. So we've got Defenders versus Midnight Suns. And right here, this is Josh playing Defenders, showing off his tactics cards. He has got Patch Up, Brace for Impact, Mystic Ward, Pyrotechnics, and Chi Mastery. So that's Josh there on the left with the Defenders, like I said. The crises, I should mention, are Intrusions and Paranoia, and they are playing at 19 threat. So Josh showed his tactics cards, hasn't showed off his squad yet. Zane appears to have Blade, Eye Hulk, Ghost Rider, Nkantu, the Living Mummy,
That's right.
and does that math add up for 7, 11, 16? Yeah, that's 19. Cool. So we're waiting on him to
Yep.
show his cards, and we're waiting on Josh to show his squad.
Yeah, when you play at iHulk, you tend to be a little taller.
Yeah. So Adam, you played Midnight Suns at this event also, because while you were
I
running it,
did.
you had someone out. You had our friend Brett judging, so you were able to play the whole thing, right?
Yeah, that's very cool to be able to play in the event and get somebody else to do the judging. So very much appreciate that. So yeah, I'm also at a different table playing Immortal Hulk as well.
And I mean, you got all the new monsters painted, which is super
Uh,
impressive.
yeah, everything but Frankenstein.
Okay, so here's Zane's
Uh,
cards. He's got Deal with the Devil, One Below All, uh, Siege of
Siege of Dark.
Darkness, Brace for Impact, and Bats the Ghost Hound. And we can
Nice.
see Josh laying out his squad over there. We got Daredevil, Hulk, Shang-Chi, Pyro, and Wong.
All right,
So
good
should be
stuff.
cool. We got a
Yeah,
bunch of stuff in the middle. It's gonna be a big brawl.
and just to call out, this event is the day after the Monsters box comes out. So the people that are playing Monsters are probably brand new to them. We'll see how it goes. But Mummy is, I mean, I like all of the Monsters to be honest, and Mummy though was one of the standouts for sure.
Dude,
So I'm
Mummy's
excited
so.
to see what he does.
Oh, Zane, what are you doing? Don't put your cards off camera. Oh no! Oh no! Well, that's gonna make our job somewhat difficult
Yeah,
as far as tracking power expenditure and health and all that. But we'll do our best.
yeah. I think the Pyro on the Defender side is kind of cool. I've been playing a little bit of Defenders right before Suns and hadn't done any Pyro, and so I'm curious to see how that works out with the
Y-
Pyrotechnics card.
Yeah, I mean, everything Pyro brings to the table is good against Eyehulk. You like to incinerate him, you like to root him. The slow obviously doesn't matter, but
Yeah.
it helps kind of dull his sparkle a little bit.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, Hulk does not want to be rooted. All his superpowers cost three to begin with, so it's
Yeah.
rough.
Okay, so we got
Yeah,
both Hulks showing up right in the middle.
no surprises there.
I don't
Yes,
love that deployment by Josh, honestly. That little sentinel head right there is right in Hulk's landing spot for either a walk or a gamma leap.
that's a great point. And with intrusions, everybody's kind of next to each other anyway, so there's no reason maybe not to put Hulk across from an intrusions point. That's a little bit easier to get to.
Yeah, I mean, you still want him to be able to, like, walk, leap, punch someone round one, and he doesn't have the extra power to go through a portal until he gets that punch in.
Yep, good point.
Yeah. This is cool. So we got a Houston versus Austin matchup here. Josh is one of the Houston guys. comes out to a good amount of our events, which makes him one of my favorite Houston people.
Definitely.
And Zane's actually a newer player. He has only really started playing with us um, maybe a month or two ago. So very
Yeah,
cool that he
and
gets to be on camera round one.
yeah, absolutely cool. And I know he's excited. Been playing some Midnight Suns and was excited about the Monsters box and
They're
got them
so
all
cool.
assembled for this event. Yep,
They're just all such cool models.
yep, I agree. So it's like, what is that? Daredevil in our bottom left.
Yeah,
Uh,
so from top to bottom, over on Josh's side, we've got Pyro, Shang-Chi, Wong, Hulk, Daredevil. And then from top to bottom on Zane's side, we've got the Mummy, Blade, I Hulk, Ghost Rider.
yep.
So I don't know how I feel about Pyro being placed over there facing off against two people who can just spend alternate resources to shake conditions.
Yes, that's fair.
I'd have
He does
rather.
though have the good energy attacks against both Mummy and Blade. So we'll
He
see
does. That's
how that
true.
plays out.
Yeah, I'd have rather seen him. I mean, he can use the portals to reposition.
Absolutely.
So Zane had priority and used his first activation to pass here, which
Oh,
makes
okay.
sense. He doesn't have any
Yeah.
way to really grab and run, but neither
Yeah.
does Josh. So whoever goes to the middle first is certainly putting themselves in some amount of danger.
Definitely.
Yeah. I maybe wouldn't have hated having Zane go with the mummy and take that point up at the top. It does put him sitting on only 4 health against Pyro, but he's got the damage reduction. He's unlikely to die to a shot from him.
Yeah, if
So
there's
instead,
anybody on the Midnight Suns team that you're okay going up and taking the damage from Paranoia, I think it's Mummy.
yeah,
Uh,
especially because he can just
I
heal himself once he gets a soul next
mhm.
round.
Yes.
Yeah. So instead, Josh sends Shang-Chi over to that one. He's going to
Okay.
take his
Okay.
damage for having no friends.
Yep. No friends for Shang-Chi.
Good. That monk doesn't deserve friends. I hate that guy so
He's
much.
so good. I love him. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always an interesting decision who's going to pick up the paranoias, especially with intrusions, because that means it really limits your ability to go through the portals and teleport all around. And so,
Yeah, and with it being such
see
a
how that
high
works out.
scoring extract.
Hmm.
Okay, so we got Blade throwing some knives. He checked around range 4, but okay, yeah, he's outside range 3, so no blanks, which is nice. It's a wild throw of the dice by
Blade
Zane.
almost eating it. Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to follow my dice rolling strategy
Yeah.
and just do it normal.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks like Shang-Chi takes one from that.
Yeah. Amblade hit the pursuit. He's looks too far away to get to the secure.
You always got a Midnight Suns bump. We'll see.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. God, that extra mobility is just so good.
So good. And he does bump. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that's a good first activation there. Well, I don't know. It's tough, right? Because you need to grab some of those paranoia points. You can't just let these all go away. But putting someone in
Correct.
front of Hulk is always just scary.
Yeah. You don't want to go up and yeah, but I mean, Immortal Hulk versus Hulk matchup is interesting.
Just like putting that on and making him the target.
Yeah, like if Immortal
Yeah.
Hulk picks it up, he takes a few hits, but you've got patch up and just the immortality token on Immortal Hulk. So
Yeah,
I
you're also
think
giving up any output from him round one, also.
which
Wong went
is
over and healed Shang-Chi there, by the way,
okay,
which makes sense. He's not passing a power to anyone, so he's not increasing output. You hate to see any damage get taken off that guy, but what are you
right.
going to
It
do?
can be so hard to put damage on him.
Oh, I don't love this, Zane. Mummy's got to be going down and picking up that, like,
I would
northernmost middle extract.
absolutely. I do think you can't paranoia, like you said, scores so fast. Intrusion's not so fast, but paranoia, uh, it's one of the fast ones. It'll sneak up on you, and all of a sudden the game will be over.
Yeah, you can definitely afford to go down on the secures if you can at least keep parity with the extracts,
Yeah.
especially being the taller team, getting the attrition advantage later.
Now he could. I think that was two walks from Mummy. He could go through, but then he doesn't have enough to pick up anything, so it's not.
Yeah, I
Yeah, he's
wouldn't. I'd certainly rather
there's
see him
probably
just
no.
stay there. If you're gonna move him up and not take an extract, then at least having that
Hmm.
top portal, like, sure,
Yeah,
Pyro can double walk and probably will double walk
for the
for the
bonus
bonus.
point. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Now,
now on the Midnight Sun side, I Hulk and Ghost Rider need to be standing together if they want that bonus point,
yeah,
um, or else you start falling pretty far behind in the scenario.
yeah. If I was Josh here, I think I would just be having Daredevil take that bottom point. He might eat an energy attack from Ghost Rider, but he's counting
Hmm.
blanks, so unlikely to die from it.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
yeah.
Espe-
Later in the game, the penance stare into Daredevil becomes pretty good, but we're a round off from that at least.
yeah.
Probably two.
Yeah, or at least until some other Midnight Suns start
Hmm.
getting hit to start powering up Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
You are not within. Okay, you're moving to it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
That's what we called. God, yeah, this is a really unappealing situation for Zane here.
I
But
think if I'm Zane, I'm going both Ghost Rider and the Mortal Hulk to the middle here and kind of abandoning that South Point for now.
yeah, I wonder though if there's a place where you can move. Um, no, it looks like not. But I was wondering if there's a place that you can move Ghost Rider to like
Hmm.
north of Daredevil, like just at three of Daredevil, take a shot at him and then bump and pick up the extract if you get a power, but there's a lot of risk to
Yeah,
that.
I think that line too. Yeah, you need the power, but I do kind of like that if you're trying to get some early damage on. I could see that being a good idea.
Yeah, that looks like 3 blocks for Daredevil.
Yeah, I see a lot of blanks there.
That looks like a good amount of successes for Zane, but it's a little hard to tell. Looks like he took 1 damage in Hex.
Yeah. All right. I like
Yeah.
getting hexes out. It's,
So I mean, I guess he's got a bump onto the secure at least.
at the very least, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what he's doing.
Perfect. Okay. Well,
All right. So I don't think there's gonna be a lot of excitement until like the last activation of the round. So why
yeah,
don't you tell me a
saving
little bit
themselves.
about how Don't Table Flip came to be?
Yeah, so for the last few years now, a lot of us in Austin have been enjoying Second Wind up in Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
and first time I went, I was like, "This event is great. We should be able to do this in Austin. We got a lot of cool breweries, and it was such a fun event." And so we, started looking around, and I was able to find Southern Heights Brewing Company here in Austin, kind of over by the airport, and we talked to them, and at first they're like, what are you talking about? What is a miniatures game? And
Bunch of
so
nerds taking up our
yeah.
space.
And but the owner is super cool and was like, "All right, like this sounds great. We'll let you have the space." And so we're kind of in the back area at Southern Heights Brewing, and we did a test event that was a single day earlier in the year. Worked really well. Everybody had a good time. We bumped it up to 32 players, and it was sold out, and it was a great event. And it was a blast.
Yeah, I had a great
So
time for
hoping that
sure.
thanks. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it.
Okay,
Well,
so
there's an attack going on here. Let's pause
this is
that.
a
What are we?
pyro beam into Blade and the Mummy, it looks like.
That's potentially a very good beam. Let's see.
It was no damage onto Blade.
Okay.
Um, it looks like 1 damage on the Mummy. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't look like he answered. Now,
I'm
I
hoping
thought
Ghost
that
Rider
beam was only
remembers his power.
range 3. Am I wrong?
Let's find out. I thought you were right.
Because that definitely looks like Blade is out of range 3 of
The
Pyro.
beam is in fact a range 3. The
Okay.
fire blast is a range 4. But
Yeah.
if yeah,
Well, so that's what I
it
was
is hard with
confused about at
the
first
angle.
because he rolled 4 dice.
Yeah, yeah. The beam is 4 dice, and then yeah. So yeah, it would have been the beam. Now from our angle, it could be like it's just in 3, and it's a little hard to tell when
Yeah.
the action's up at the top of the screen. I do think it looks like Zane might have forgotten his Ghost Rider power.
Yeah, Mummy took a damage, so Ghost Rider definitely should get a power
Yeah,
off that.
which is hard. I like Ghost Rider a lot, but it's easy to forget that, especially when you're first starting out playing him.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You've got to be thinking about it at like every one of your opponent's activations. It can be a lot of
Hmm.
mental. I mean, Ghost Rider's got a lot of stuff that can be a lot of mental load.
Yeah, and many games of MCP come down to who is remembering all of their rules and triggers correctly.
Absolutely. And the more you've got, the harder that is.
Yes.
All right, so we got I Hulk coming up. Hope. Oh, where's he go? Hopefully, he's picking
I
up that
hope I
extract.
hope he picks up that paranoia, and
I wonder
then
if
if
he
he,
gets that. If maybe he can bump to range two of
yeah, I hope so.
Encantu
I think
of
that's possible. It's a little hard to tell for us, but
yeah of what we Captain Ace bandages we
Captain Ace
discovered.
bandages.
Yeah, according to Wikipedia, that is a nickname for the mummy, which
Yes.
is amazing.
All right. He is picking up the paranoia
Yeah, definitely gonna take a damage off that. And yeah, I'd like to see him
I wonder if we'll
bump,
see a bump.
especially because there are
Oh
three. Oh
no,
no,
he
it looks like
didn't
he just
bump.
checked.
Oh no.
Oh, he could have
So
bumped.
then he should have been on the point.
Yeah, if you're not gonna be like, I like being up to the north of the screen
Yes.
because that's where so many models are. You want him in the ship, but
Yep.
oh, not he doesn't have the bonus point or any of.
Yeah.
That's rough.
It is. It is hard when you're. I think both these teams are relatively fighty, and the Midnight Suns player, by being just four models, needs to bring some attrition here. So I can see being focused on that and maybe forgetting some of the scenario
Yeah, it looks like I Hulk took 3 damage from
from the
that.
throw.
Yeah,
Oof,
which I thought that was a
that's
size two, and I thought I saw
that
a
is a
block,
size
but
two.
so I guess I
Yeah, so
didn't
that
see a
means
block
no.
there.
Yeah,
Oh, Zane didn't know about the bonus point. That's one of
that
those
is.
troubles of being a newer player.
Yeah, paranoia is tricky that way.
Yeah. So it
So
looks
that
like
makes
I'm
sense. He
seeing
wasn't even he
three.
wasn't even considering it. So that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. Okay, he sees it now. He won't make that
And
mistake next
yeah,
time.
he
Yeah.
did just check and realize if he bumped, he would have been within two.
All right, so we've got 2 points for Zane and 5 points for Josh going
Okay.
into round two.
Yeah.
We can't. I'm realizing the way the camera was angled, we can't see the clock. It's just off the north side of the screen. I guess that was done to maximize table space.
Yeah.
But yeah, this event is on chess clocks. That's not going to be an
Absolutely.
issue this game. But I know there were at least one later recorded game that came pretty close to time.
Okay. We'll have to
Yeah.
watch out for that.
Stay tuned. That's a teaser.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay. If you're Zane, who are you activating first here?
Oh
Quick, before
boy.
you pick someone.
Um,
Gut feel.
I I think it's maybe somebody up there to try to get some attrition done up at the north side. I don't really love anything. I want to save my iHulk activation to try to be really impactful, but really, I think this scenario comes down to extracts and not the secures as much. So
You got to
I
start
think it's
knocking
all
those
about
off people.
controlling those extracts in this one. So
Yeah.
it's somebody that I think can do that.
Yeah, he unfortunately doesn't have anyone over there who's great at putting down Shang-Chi.
He really doesn't. Ghost Rider's not bad if he can get outside that range two, that throw
Yeah,
reaction from Shang-Chi.
I mean, he could go through the portal.
He
The
could. Everybody's next to everybody in intrusions, but
Yeah, it sounds like Hulk is going,
okay.
and he's pulling out dice. So
I wonder
there,
if he's just going to try to attrition down the other Hulk and have the Hulk battle go in his favor.
yep. Let's see. Oh, he just paid 5, so I think he's doing a spender
Oh,
into Hulk,
into the
which,
other Hulk
yeah,
to
not
throw
getting
him away.
power is always nice. 5, 6, 7. That is
Okay.
a lot of crits, he says.
Okay.
It's hard to see the dice from here, unfortunately, so we'll do our best to convey what they're saying.
Yep.
But it looks like, yeah, he's into this.
Exploding 3 crits. Okay,
That's a lot of crit.
it's a good start.
Oh my god.
8 damage going in, and
Taking 7.
Hulk taking 7. That's a great start if you're looking to kill a Hulk. I like that.
Absolutely. Especially 7 damage that does not give power,
And I believe this throw is directionless.
which Josh just gave him power, so hopefully
Oh, hopefully they
they.
remember. That's a
Yeah.
huge part of that. And it
Yeah.
and it is a directionless throw. It looks like he's just trying to get him away.
Okay, he called out does not gain power. He does gain the one from the throw.
Yes.
So at this point, I mean, you can either commit Gamma Leap over, go more into Hulk, or try to spread the wealth and
I'm
go.
guessing he's going to spread out because he threw him away. Because he could have thrown him close to then be able to just punch him,
Hmm.
and keep the pain coming on Hulk. But it looks like he's opting to go
This is just a
hunt down
bump,
some of the
it
little guys. Yeah,
seems.
and
Yeah,
I
and
do
I
like that.
like.
So he gets the bonus paranoia, get closer to the rest of his friends.
Hmm.
So that I see the logic here. I like what he's thinking.
Absolutely.
But yeah, after 7 damage on Hulk, I would be very tempted to just continue hitting Hulk until he dies.
Yeah, I mean, okay, we got a punch going into Shang-Chi here. I like the instinct of going after the extracts. That
I agree.
you got put in a pretty big hole round one.
Yeah, if he's not going to attack the Hulk extract, going for the other one makes sense.
Zane, roll your dice. Neat. Yeah, dice going everywhere. All right, so we got 4-2, so it doesn't have to worry
Okay,
about being thrown.
that's good.
Oh,
Interesting. Playing bats for the throw, probably.
yeah, I guess he doesn't have a wild in there. Ugh. I don't like using that when it doesn't guarantee,
I
like when it
want to
doesn't.
save it for a kill, is
Yeah.
what I'm looking to do with that.
Um.
All right, he is doing it for the wild throw.
Well, okay. Hold on. This does. Oh no, he paid the power to do it. It's like this does get him up to 3 power for the throw, but he had to pay 2 power to do it. So he would have had the throw power either way.
There is always a potential Siege of Darkness, though. So there's some sneaky attacks
That's true.
potentially this round.
But that would have been on the table whether bats got played or not.
Absolutely, that's true.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if he can draw, the sooner he can draw a brace, the better.
Yep,
Okay. He
and
played
it
brace. He
looks
didn't
like he
actually
did. Okay,
move. Oh, there. Okay.
okay,
That's good. I mean, when I'm playing a model like iHulk, I want them to play brace as soon as possible.
absolutely.
I'll throw the size 4 early just to draw out brace if it means I can get other throws through later in the game when it's more important.
Yep, 100% agree. Yep, he
Okay.
is going to Siege of Darkness here.
Looks like the whole
Uh,
team. Yep.
okay, well,
Yeah.
I wonder, is the whole team, does that mean Ghost Rider too? It looks like.
Ghost Rider did.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. All right, everybody's in range. I like this. I like that siege when you get
Yeah.
when you get 4 attacks. I'm good
Certainly
with it.
not bad.
Starting with the Ghost Rider into Daredevil attack.
Looks like Daredevil's blocking 2. Looks like. It's a lot of crits for Zane. Oh my god, 3 crits.
Oh,
Oh, I
good
don't think
stuff.
any of them converted. Okay, so it looks like he took 1 and he's doing the counterattack.
Counterattack from Daredevil.
Yeah. The man without fear.
Yeah.
No fear for this guy. So that's gonna be 5 physical coming to Ghost Rider with a reroll.
Yeah. It looks like his Daredevil's down to 2, so you're trying to get as much out of him as you can.
Yep. Oh, Zane just remembered that Ghost Rider gets power when his buddies get attacked.
All
Yeah,
right, we're
too
learning.
late to. Okay, so that was a cock die right there. He just exploded a crit, but then just picked up all his dice. Looks like 3 damage gets through.
Okay. I think he
And
didn't realize about the defender's reroll, so
yeah,
he was just moving quick. But
yeah.
Ghost Rider took one off of that. All right.
No, Ghost Rider took three off of that.
Oh, three. Oh, yes, yes,
Yes,
yes. Sorry, I
that
see
was
that.
three
I
to.
saw a single token, but yeah, I see it's a
Wow.
3 damage
I,
token now.
yeah, this is the problem with not having dice cams. I thought I saw Wild on Josh's side, but they didn't put down a stun, so maybe not. All right, this is an attack going into Shang-Chi. Looks like maybe Mummy, considering that's the only person. Oh no, that's too many dice. That's Eye Hulk.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
like starting with Eye Hulk here. I think Mummy. I think Shang-Chi is the only, or I think Mummy is the only.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Mummy. Yeah, and he's throwing Eye Hulk, who did no
Yep.
damage. Oh no!
Yep.
Disaster! Disaster town.
That's unfortunate.
Um,
I think I'd be throwing
Zane
him
does
towards
have
Hulk.
brace. Interesting. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
He's just trying to keep him away.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess Mummy still gets to punch Shang-Chi now,
Yep,
because
fair.
he has not died. You wish that Mummy had some souls here to convert skulls to
Yeah.
wilds. Alright, those dice aren't getting any hotter the more you shake them.
Oh
Oh,
no, another throw.
brutal!
Oh no.
God, I hate Shang-Chi so much.
Shang-Chi. Oh,
So, Mummy's
what a
getting
guy.
thrown into Blade.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's two sad siege attacks, but
Well, at least
that is what
Blade.
happens with Shang-Chi.
Yeah, at least Blade's outside too, so if he throws glaives, he won't get thrown.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Yeah, so here's Blade's dodge incoming, which he rolled too many dice.
Oops.
Alright, so he's throwing knives at the monk. And that's no damage, but yeah, at least he's outside too, so he's not
Uh,
getting thrown.
did he got the pursuit trigger.
I how much power? Shang-Chi's got no power, so he doesn't have charge online, so he's only gonna be kicking.
He, yeah, he's only kicking, so yeah, you don't want a pursuit here because Blade can
Especially
always bump and or do more stuff. So I think you
exactly.
stay.
I'm pretty sure pursue is towards.
It is towards.
Okay.
It seems like maybe they forgot or being very
Yeah.
generous with the towards, but
Stuff gets missed.
yeah,
All right, so Shang-Chi is alive on
yeah,
one after all of
man.
that.
I mean, I can't fault the instincts there, but yeah, Shang-Chi is a tough man to take down at close range.
Bats and Siege gone. Midnight Sun's most potent cards.
Yeah, a lot of Midnight Suns, especially like it comes down to that siege. That siege sure needs to do some work. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
And
We'll see
Mummy
if he
has
can
no
recover.
souls.
Oh, so sad. So sad.
All right, the Mad Monk is activating and he's kicking a mummy.
Kicking mummy.
Let's see. Looks like, yeah, they're figuring out what's going on here.
Yeah.
So 5 energy into Encanto.
All right.
That'll.
Yeah, the kick is actually normally like the not the attack you want to be using, but into mummy, it's all right. Only two defense.
Yep, so that's no
Yeah.
blocks from the mummy. He's taken 2 damage
All right.
through the damage reduction. He gets the place. Mummy's on 1 health.
Oh no.
Yeah. You hate
And
to
then
have him be the first one to daze because then
yeah,
he's not getting any
exactly.
souls.
Yeah, it's a sad if he's the first one down, gonna miss out on some stuff.
Absolutely. Uh,
Interesting. Was this a patch up on
this must have
Shang-Chi?
been a patch up.
Yeah. So is that Wong doing a patch up on
It was
Shang-Chi?
Pyro.
Oh, Pyro. Okay.
Yeah, because Pyro was on some extra power from that beam last round.
Yep. Well, that's I don't hate that patchup at all, considering the menace that Shang-Chi has been.
Especially if he can put down Encanto
Put down
again.
Mummy.
Oh, did he
Yeah.
remember to take the damage on or the power on Ghost Rider?
Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it. You know, Josh is asking about defensive tech on the Mummy. He's new, so people don't necessarily know a lot of what he does.
Yeah, fair
But it's
enough.
just gonna be a 6 die attack into him.
Yeah, I mean the defensive. It's not defensive tech, but a damage reduction is pretty solid on a
Yeah,
3 threat. So
that's across the board though. It doesn't help his decision of whether to do physical or mystic.
absolutely, yep. All right, this is a roll to see if he lives.
Yeah,
No, he
so
goes down.
he does. Yeah, and I mean there were
Yep.
defenders rerolls online.
Yeah, I think that Mummy was likely just dead. Poor Encantu.
Oh, no souls for him all round.
Oh no.
All right, Shang-Chi, the Mad Monk, doing what he does best.
Yeah.
Although, not exactly what he does best, because I would have really liked to see Shang-Chi push Blade away
That's actually, it looks, yeah,
while
missed
doing
trigger
that.
there.
Yeah,
Would have been the icing on the cake for Shang-Chi there.
yeah, because he can push him out far enough that a bump doesn't get him back on the secure.
Right.
And
Blade
for
Blade is susceptible to displacement that's longer than the bump range, right? So, yeah. Shang-Chi is bleeding, it sounds like, so but Blade doesn't have the power to capitalize on that with a spender.
yeah, Blade must have hit the bleed off the throwing glaives.
Yeah, that's where it would have come from.
All right, well, this is Blade swinging a katana at Shang, throwing 1 damage through, so at least
Shang-Chi
he's not getting
taking one.
thrown. It's such a shame
That's
that the Pierce just doesn't do anything against martial artists.
Yep. Yeah,
They're
Blade. It's not a good matchup for Blade into Shang-Chi. Is not in Blade's favor here.
so good at martial arts that they are resistant to just getting stabbed. Yeah.
Interesting. He's throwing him, so that would mean no damage went through.
I don't know how he's throwing. Oh, he also just said Pierce throwing an extra damage, which is not the case. And how is he
Hmm.
throwing him if he does damage?
Yeah, this is seeming like a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know what. I wonder if Josh didn't realize that that only triggers if he doesn't take damage.
Yeah, the first time when he did take damage, he didn't trigger it when Shang-Chi was taking damage. So unless we're
Yeah,
missing something, this feels like a misunderstanding of the rule
I
there.
think it's a It must be a
Yeah.
misunderstanding.
Which, knowing both these players, I know none of that would be intentional.
No, of
Just
course not.
lot of little things in a game.
All right, so we got 1 block on Shang-Chi's side. Let's hope this extra shaking is for luck. It is, in fact, not. That's 1 success on Zane's side, and that's going to be another throw on Blade.
Yikes! So that one being a legitimate throw that should have happened. Yeah. I
Yeah.
wonder if
There's first
Zane
round
has spent.
jitters, there's playing on
Yeah.
camera, there's a lot of things that can make you
Yeah. Absolutely.
forget these little things.
Yeah.
Round 1 of a big event.
Yes.
All right, so this is
I think it's a Daredevil attack into Ghost Rider
it
now.
is that hex really paying off because that's a couple of crits on
Yeah.
Daredevil's side. And oh my god, I think I just heard him say 4 damage into Ghost Rider.
Oh no.
That is
Ghost
absolutely
Rider needs
brutal.
to live to get this penance stare off. That's a sad time if he goes down right here.
Yeah, because Ghost Rider has 8 or 9 health on the front.
He's 8 on the
So,
front.
so he's got 1 health left.
Yeah.
3 hits from Daredevil on this. We got a block.
Ooh, he is susceptible to physical
Yeah.
being
Oh,
his
he must
weakness.
not have taken 4 on the last one. Maybe he was saying there was 4
Okay.
health. Okay.
Okay. He sounds like Ghost Rider
Okay.
lives.
Yeah, Ghost Rider's alive on 1.
Okay. That's all you need. One.
Okay. So yeah, we got a Daredevil activation.
Okay.
I mean, he could pass, but I don't love the pass.
I don't love it either. Yeah, I think you got to dig yourself out of this hole.
It
Oh, he's
look.
going through the portal. Interesting.
Oh, I don't like that either. You gotta knock that extract
I
off Daredevil.
I think you have a chance to kill Daredevil right now. I think you got to take it.
Yeah.
'Cause I think, yeah, Daredevil's on 2 life left, so I'd love to see that man go down for Zane.
It would have to be a pen and stare
It would
because,
have to be. I think
y-
I would
yeah,
spend it.
if you
Yeah.
don't get the kill and get counterattacked, then that's disaster town.
Hmm.
But you could then maybe Hell on Wheels.
Hmm.
So the problem is he can't pick up the extract because he's only got one health left.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. So I mean, given that you are one narrower and you've lost Mummy, there's an argument for like going through a portal, then Hell on
Hmm.
Wheels, trying to like just take out Pyro, just like take away
Take
activations
an activation.
that doesn't get any extracts off, or go through the portal, put the pen and stare into Hulk.
I I really like that. Just such a big piece on the defender side. If you can take him out and let your Hulk run the table,
Yeah,
I could see a path to victory there. But it's a tough hole that Midnight Suns is in right now.
for sure. You've got three extracts on the opponent's side. Even if you daze
Mhm.
one of them, given that Ghost Rider can't pick it up,
Yeah,
Pyro or Wong can just like double walk and grab something,
yeah, I
depending
wouldn't.
on
Yeah,
where
the
it is.
pennant there to try to kill him, and then Ghost Rider going through because Ghost Rider also wants to be around his friends to like punish you for rolling crits at them.
For sure.
And so being able to get that because that's a good part of his kit that's just not online right now because he's so far away from everybody.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, this is a pen and stare from Ghost Rider into
Okay,
Daredevil,
okay, let's see.
which we got one block on Daredevil's side.
That's what you want to see. He just needs, I think, 3 successes.
Yeah, which looks like plenty.
All right,
So, yeah.
and he
Takes
should
two
lose
damage.
lose 2 power, which is good.
Okay. That
Yep. Okay.
still looks like Daredevil's got enough
On
power
on
to
5.
go through the portal and Devil's Deliverance next round.
That's pretty spooky. It's pretty spooky
Yeah,
stuff.
up top, that could be pretty dangerous.
I hope Zane doesn't pick this up.
Josh was just telling him like, "Hey, if you pick this up, you'll daze."
Good.
So
All right. Good stuff.
yeah,
That's good sportsmanship. Love to see it.
absolutely. We got a portal use going here. That's a
Oh
blank, so
no.
Josh is gonna get to place Ghost Rider right in front of Hulk. Makes sense.
Yeah. Gonna try it
So
again.
yeah, I
It's always
guess.
that second roll's always scary. In case you fail.
And there's the
He
skull.
fails it
Yep,
again.
and
Oh
just get
no.
completely
Oh
hosed.
no. All right, he is stuck there. That is a tough break.
Yeah, I don't
Having
love
had that
that.
happen to me a few times, there's part of me now wondering if whenever I fail that first one, we're just walking. If you
Well,
really don't want to go back to where you were,
it's Ghost Rider.
uh,
He's got the hell on wheels. So
the
like,
Hell on Wheels power
if
would have
he
been
wanted to
worth it
go
to spend from the
after,
middle. Yeah,
especially if he's going after Shang-Chi, he could have easily gotten over there. Being on a secure is not super important since you've only got one. Why are you
yeah.
doing this?
Oh no, I feel like we're just delivering a model for Hulk to kill.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get the Hex on Hulk, he does still have an action.
Yes, that's fair.
That would
I
certainly
think
feel good, but yeesh. It's spooky. It's
Hulk
real
blocking
spooky.
one.
Yeah, he had
All right,
one
nothing.
success there, and it was not a wild.
That's tough. I know you're trying to salvage it to do some damage, and I don't necessarily disagree, but uh, yeah,
Yeah.
What is Juan about to do? Is he just gonna go heal a Hulk up?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
No,
there was a
all
bit
the
of deliberation about whether he's going to heal Hulk or Shang-Chi.
yeah.
Oh, and Zane's got nobody left, so we're going to have
All
uninterrupted
right.
activations from Hulk and Pyro.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so we got a throw coming in, probably Ghost Rider at I Hulk.
Yeah. Okay. With this throw, wonder if he's going for scenario. If he can get all 3 points and then the two paranoias of the bonus, he can potentially go up 6 this turn, which is pretty solid.
Yeah.
It's a pretty commanding scenario presence at that point.
I mean, he can probably, because yeah, I mean, Pyro can. Hmm.
Is that Hulk carrying an extract already? Oh, he's just coming to
He
get the
is.
point.
Oh
Okay. Oh,
no.
we can't.
Okay,
Okay, he
he
remembered he can't
realized
pick
it. He
it
realized it. Yeah.
up. Oh, nice
Okay,
man.
Zane
Letting him
offered the take
rewind.
back there.
Very
Yeah.
nice, very nice.
Okay.
Okay, that's very
Yeah.
reasonable.
Oh, he's saying he's a little flustered. Yeah.
Yep, get it.
Okay. So if I'm him, I'm going with Pyro, walking to the top portal, teleporting, and trying to grab that bottom one there.
I agree completely. Yep.
Yep, that's what we're seeing.
I wonder if he's gonna just throw an attack for no reason, or not no reason, but throw an attack and then go through or not.
I'm not sure if that extract is close enough. Okay, that is what he's doing. I'm not sure if that extract's close enough to get.
I don't think
Um,
so. Yeah, it's like he just kind of naturally put it on the other side of like
yeah,
Ghost Rider and didn't necessarily think. I guess he was thinking his Hulk would pick it up, so he's putting it close to the Hulk.
yeah.
Oh
That
no, did
was a daze
somebody
on Blade.
daze?
Yeah.
Oh no, oh no. All right.
Well, let's see. He didn't even try to pick it up. He didn't measure anything there.
Yeah, it must be obviously
But
out.
yeah, it's so tough because like now that Pyro is
Hmm.
there, it looks like he's got room to be further away from the portal and probably grab that.
It's tough. I think that must be the angle here because based on where Ghost Rider was, I think it wouldn't have been
Yeah.
within, but it's hard to know. All right, so it is 6 for defenders to the one for
I'm
Suns.
not
Oh no,
I'm not seeing where the bonus point is though.
oh no. I wonder if they're counting a dazed model on accident. Like if he's yeah, where would the bonus point be?
I
Shang-Chi?
think they just said I thought they just asked if a bonus if the day's character counts, but I guess I missed the what answer they came up
Yeah.
with.
But even still, I'm not because it's Shang-Chi and Hulk on the defender side holding,
Yes.
and they're clearly not within 2 of a friend.
Yeah.
So might have been
There's a
a
phantom
misplay.
victory point.
Yeah. Okay, okay. These things happen. Hopefully not.
Yeah,
But I
hopefully
get it.
not
There's
anymore.
also uh, there are nerves, like we said, being on camera and all that stuff.
Oh no, and Kantu did
Oh
not get
no,
any soul
misplaying the
tokens.
soul tokens. Yeah,
He was dazed. He does not have any superpowers while
yeah,
dazed, including the ability to gain soul tokens.
yeah.
All right. Well, you got
Well, if defenders gets a bonus victory point, I guess, and Kandu gets the 2 bonus souls, and maybe it all karmically works out.
yeah, one victory point is worth 2 souls. I've heard that
Yeah,
before.
yeah. Would you? Oh man, if you could pay 2 souls to get a victory point,
Or pay a victory point to get 2 souls.
oh, that's got to be bad, right?
I don't know. There might be times you want it.
That's funny. Yeah.
Would you pay a victory? Would you ever pay a victory point to heal a model for 2 or give a model 2 extra power?
I genuinely think no, but I mean, I'm sure there's a corner case that doesn't feel worth it.
There's got to be times where like that power would let you do a superpower that would then net
Like
you
win
more.
super hard. Yeah.
Yeah, like get some clear a secure and get an extract off and like net you
Yeah.
a victory point.
I could see if you were like a heavy attrition team, like a Black
Yeah.
Order, just trying to table somebody. You're cashing in your victory points for damage.
Or even a character with a throw that they can't afford quite
Yeah, yeah.
yet. Like Lizard leaves someone on one and they don't have brace. They're holding an extract standing on a secure.
Yep, yep,
I'll give up a victory point, get a few more power, get the days, get your extract.
yep. That's,
So
all right.
that was somebody
Was
double
that in a?
tapping into. That was Ghost Rider double tapping Hulk and just only doing one
Oh,
damage.
interesting first activation.
I guess Ghost Rider only has one health. So if he doesn't activate here, he's not
Oh, that's
going
right.
to.
Ghost Rider didn't go down last turn, uh, which is a cool play on the defender side, just
Hmm.
leaving that model up on one to make him really fragile. I do like that.
Definitely, especially since he's got like no power.
Hmm.
Yeah, so Shang-Chi shook the bleed
Okay.
and is now punching the mummy. Yeah, make him work for the kill.
Yeah, that's fair.
Uh, so it's 4 to 1 block, so 2 damage coming at
It's
the
pretty
mummy.
good. Looks like he's gonna push him, which is pretty good. Mummy is while he has the Midnight Sun's bump, isn't the best at uh, out of activation movements.
Yeah, the bump's probably not putting him back on that point, so there's still gonna
Yep.
have to be
Hmm.
a move action if he wants to get there. But given he's injured, I don't think I'd even. If I was going with him, I would just be like throwing capture souls.
Let's just try to take the monk down outside of range two.
Yeah. So
Still gonna
rough.
count blanks, but at least he's not gonna get thrown.
It's a rough table state right now.
Yeah, I think so much. Again, with a 7 point model, I mean, any high threat model, like you have to play them. You have to get a lot of value out of them. And Immortal Hulk hasn't done horrible, but it hasn't been great turns, and so
Yeah.
it can be hard to dig yourself out of that.
So he bumped. Is he within 2 of Hulk? It's hard.
Yeah,
It's hard to tell.
I didn't see a tool going down.
For safety, I would have much rather gamma leaped there.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna Gamma Burst, which is range 3. So
Yeah.
okay.
So we can
I don't know.
maybe.
Maybe
There might be
throw
a
into
spot where I could.
Wong.
Yeah, throw into Wong and get within range 2.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Alright. It's a physical attack, which I
Yep.
always feel like Gamma Burst should be an
It
energy attack,
sounds like
right?
an energy attack.
Yeah.
All right.
Looks
A
like
lot
a
of
pretty good
dice. Let's
block
see.
for Hulk.
Yeah, it
So
does.
6 to 3, so 3 damage going on.
Okay.
And let's see where the throw is gonna go.
All right. Into Wong. Into Wong. Into Wong.
Oh, and you know what? We still didn't get any power on Ghost Rider for.
Ah, no. That's rough. He needs that power
He really
to
does.
function well. All right. I do like the throw into Wong. Happy to see it.
Hmm. So Wong doesn't have any damage on him, so
Could just kill.
he blocks 2. He lives.
Oh, man.
But if I Hulk punches Hulk and gets a wild here,
Hmm. I do like he did. That was a good throw. Threw him into range 2. So I like this line of play from Zane.
yeah, definitely. I think I don't know how much damage Hulk has actually taken. I think it's 11, 12, maybe.
Yeah, it's like about half. Which
Yeah,
makes me go back to the early turn where it's like you did that 7. Like I really would have liked to see what
yeah.
happens if you just keep punching him.
Commit to that.
Yep.
All right, so it
Back
looks
in
like
the
no
Wong.
damage,
Okay.
but
All right.
Zane's
We did.
celebrating dazing a 2, but he hasn't yet, has he?
Uh, 5 incoming. I guess. I mean,
Oh,
did he even roll the dice?
oh no, he's
Okay.
rolling.
Here's the dodge roll. Okay.
Okay, he dazes.
Okay.
But you never know. There's always a chance.
There's a chance. You get 3
Yeah.
crits. There's life. You do get a soul token for that.
You do gain a soul token for that. Yep. That
With
is.
Ghost Rider and Mummy, there is a lot of stuff happening to keep track. So, but
Yeah.
to
Okay,
get the
put out the
most out of those
wrong.
models, yeah.
Yeah, one of the most common mistakes people make at first is mixing up the stun and stagger tokens.
When I first started playing this game, but early core box days, they definitely felt like should have been reversed to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the new core box makes it any clearer.
Yeah, worse, probably.
Dude, I hate the new tokens. They're
Here's a
so
giant
bad.
S. Who knows what it stands for?
Well, there's two giant S's. Yeah, there's stagger and stun. Or slow.
Yeah, stagger, stun, slow. Let's just have
Yeah.
3 different color S's.
I think stun is not just an S with the new tokens, but I'm
I
not
think you're
sure.
probably right.
Yeah.
I have the new tokens, and they are in a box, and I've never used them.
Yeah.
We're throwing Immortal Hulk into Ghost Rider,
Yeah. So that's
which
gonna be
seems
the
like an easy
one.
way to daze him. Yep.
Alright. And then that's just an advance short and not even punching Eye Hulk, not
I
taking a
wonder
second
if
action.
Josh just feels he's got this scenario wrapped up right now.
I mean, he does,
He
but
does.
yeah,
And you're not close to dazing Eye Hulk. Just keep him power starved in case it goes another round, and
yeah.
that might be the plan here.
If you're not going to knock the extract off him, then what's the point?
Yep. So I agree with just standing there menacingly.
Cause yeah, right now, so this we got a capture soul coming at Shang-Chi.
Which is good.
Who
I
needs
just don't know if. No. Oh, only needs 1.
hold on. He's got a couple skulls in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is such a cool. He's got so many ways to use those souls, but being able to turn a skull into a wild is very cool. I
Yeah.
like that a lot. I like all the ways he can spend his souls, but
Yeah. I mean, being able to heal off it or gain power, it's
yes,
so versatile.
yep.
Oh, he doesn't have any skulls. He was checking
Oh
to see he
no!
could turn something into a wild, but no good.
All right,
Okay.
this is the second attack. Try it
There's
again.
no blocks. This is his moment.
This is your turn.
Okay, he got him.
All right.
I would have liked to see him spend, because he was at full souls. I would have liked to see him spend a couple
Yeah,
souls beforehand to heal.
yeah. And my games with Mummy since this event and even during, remembering that if you're trying to daze somebody with the captured soul attack, you'll get 2 souls
Yeah.
potentially. Uh, all right, we got an
Yeah.
extract.
And he's got a friend, so there's no damage.
Oh man,
It's something.
he's
Uh,
let's see, debating spending some souls to heal. Oh, to remove the stun. Okay. Hmm.
okay, he's healing 1 damage. And I think he had more than 3 on there, because it looks like he still has 2.
Yeah, yeah. It must
Going.
be. It is day 1 with the model, so things happen.
Yeah,
Yeah. Is he getting on the point? It does look like he is.
it does
All right.
look like it.
Sounds like the players just agreed he is. So. All right. Oh, so that was a good Mummy activation. It's still in a very rough spot, but
Yeah.
Mummy did well.
Finally put down Shang-Chi. Okay, so Pyro didn't even move to pick it up, so Josh must have just
Interesting.
forgotten last round.
Yeah.
Yeah, just grab it, stand there, do nothing. He's got
Yeah.
the
I mean
bonus point
that's
online.
3 points on the bottom right there by itself. So I think it looks like Defender's going to be wrapping this one up this round unless we get pretty crazy activation here from Blade.
Yeah. I mean, Blade can probably bump onto the point, go through the portal, and
Yeah.
work some miracle.
Yeah, it honestly during setup and Blade is the model I think you want to try to get sent toward Daredevil He's pretty. I think he's favored in that one-on-one fight.
Yeah, definitely. That mystic attack into him is really
Yeah,
good.
those mystic katanas and the bleed. Daredevil doesn't like any of it. So, and he
No.
also gets the rerolls against Daredevil. So,
Okay, it looks
okay,
like
well, they're doing a tricky measuring. The the bunker's getting in the way of, I guess.
he's bumping towards Hulk to throw some glaives at him.
That's got to be glaives from heaven to to
Yeah.
take down this Hulk.
I mean, if he was out of, like, we can't really see super well from here. If he was
I
out
do
of
think he
bump
was
range
out
of
of
the
the
point.
point. Yeah, and yeah, I think he's deciding to throw at Hulk just maybe to see what he can get through here.
If he gets the pursuit and the bleed, then that spender can certainly do some
Yeah,
work.
yeah. As it is right now, defenders are showing enough points to win it out. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, hey, sometimes the dice can
yeah,
make things look good. He's got
yeah.
everything he needed. Two
Everything
damage.
he
He's got the
needed.
pursuit. He got the bleed.
All right.
Hey, look, you got to play to your outs, right?
Yeah,
When
play to
things
your odds.
look,
Just kill Hulk
yeah,
with some throwing glaives. Why not? And I think he's gonna get the power to do the Knight of the Damphir, the spender, which is a good spender.
hmm
Um, is Hulk bleeding? Oh, he might be bleeding right now
he is
from that
now.
attack. So yeah, all right. And then he gets a medium move to get back on that point. So I think that's a fair line of play. It's you know
Yeah, I don't hate it. Yep, there's the bleed coming down. So Hulk has got to have probably
like
eight
if he was on
ish.
11, yeah, something like 7 or 8 life left
So
is
he
what
just took
I believe.
two. Yeah.
I think they said he was at 11 earlier. We'll
Okay,
see.
so at nine, presumably, which, it's not likely, but it could
Yeah,
happen.
I'd love to see it. Let's go, Zane.
Any crits? Okay, we got a crit.
Taking 3. All
Hold,
right.
hold on, he's got reroll.
He does.
Uh,
Oh, is he forgetting his rolls?
he's forgetting his rerolls.
No. And he even was checking that he was bleeding. I think he might just be
Yeah,
forgetting. He's excited
yeah.
about the rest of it. Uh, so
Either way, I think that even if he
I don't
got
think it
all of them.
changes the outcome of this, but it is. Yeah, I don't. I think Hulk is probably alive on like 5 or so right here, but
Yeah.
would have been nice to remember. Again, like we said, like remembering your rules better than your opponent is oftentimes the key.
hmm
Okay, so he's opting not to go on the point because Mummy is scoring it. It doesn't really matter. Well, no, it would matter if Daredevil came in the portal. So
Yeah, I mean,
he
Daredevil
should have
doesn't
stayed on the point.
have to. He is, but
He
I
doesn't.
think
Yeah, it's already wrapped up. I think at this point.
yeah, because he's going over there and doing the deliverance, and
Just
that'll
yeah,
push them off and give him the five he needs to
the
win.
super victory. Yeah, because I think
Yeah,
he's got Hulk is getting him 1-2 in the middle. Oh, he could have done nothing and got the bonus point from
right.
paranoia and just
But this
won.
has more
So
panache.
yeah, yeah, I got to go out in style or end the games in style.
Yeah,
We'll have
you
to do
love
that
to
next year. Style points, the prizes for style.
deliver the devil.
Yeah, yeah. Spend all game setting up the deliverance. You got to do it.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you're playing Daredevil. You're not gonna not do the devil's
What are
deliverance.
you gonna not? You're gonna not Devil's Deliverance? Come on.
Yeah. So 6 coming in. It looks like Blade blanked out. He spent his power to take some
Yeah.
rerolls.
Um,
Let's see. All right, so Blade at least will survive. He doesn't die to close the game
doesn't die,
out.
but he gets pushed,
Yeah,
and then
and
it doesn't really
then
matter if we kill Mummy or not. We're getting pushed.
yeah, he's getting off the point. Gonna get that fifth VP locked up.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess overall game thoughts. I think kind of what we were saying early on. I think Midnight Suns maybe didn't realize quite how far of a scenario hole they were falling into, and
Yeah.
Paranoia is very tricky. I think it's the sneakiest fast scoring one of them all. If you're not familiar at the pacing in which you score this one, I can can get out of hand quickly, which I think is exactly what we kind of are seeing here.
Absolutely. I think going wider, even if it means leaving Hulk at home, but more realistically, probably splitting up Ghost Rider into a 3 and a 2. One of
Yeah, more
those.
more people would help, or just being you have to be hyper aware of the points getting
Yeah.
scored and not like on turn one, Midnight Sun's not getting a bonus point and uh, kind of not being able to keep parity on scenario is really tough.
Yeah, you've really got to focus on the extract here.
Yeah.
The secure is just like, it's so slow
hmm
that it's going to get completely dwarfed.
hmm But in general, with Siege and Immortal Hulk, I think you have the tools to try to keep scenario parity and then have your Hulk like hunt down the other Hulk. I think can work out. But there it is. There's a good game.
Yep.
16-5 in favor of defenders. But yeah, it was well played by Josh.
For
Remember
sure.
the scenario well, and yeah,
Kept good control of
uh,
the extracts, made sure to
yep,
I
yeah,
definitely liked his play of leaving Ghost Rider alive across the turn barrier,
absolutely. That was a great play because then Ghost Rider had to act first out of desperation.
and with no
Yeah,
power, so not really having a good activation.
yep, yeah, agreed. No, that was a great game. Good to start out, and we'll see you in the next
Oh,
video.
there we go. Yeah. I don't know that I really have too much more to talk about with that
Yeah,
one. I'm
yeah,
just
no,
gonna
thanks to the players for letting us record them, and I'm excited to see the rest of these games.
absolutely.
Yeah, all right.
So with that, I think this has been round one of Don't Table Flip. Keep your eyes on this channel for round two coming soon. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.